So today I wanted to play something with the new Wagon, because I think the new Wagon is one of the most interesting cards in the game, just from a design perspective and what you can do with it. So if we take a look at Wagon, the new Wagon is a 6 provision bronze, right here. So 6 provision bronze machine, 5 power, 3 armor. Deploy banish the bronze unit to the right, then gain resilience. Order transform self into a base copy of the banished unit. And then it has the exposed purify self. Now, why is this so interesting? Well, it's because it gives you options, right? So, first of all, the just gaining resilience on a bronze is quite good, right? It's just say it's a 6 provision 5 resilience. That's really nice. They can remove the armor, obviously, and that would give you the exposed effect. You'd purify it. So that's pretty bad. You don't want that to happen. But what you want to do is have this carry over. So I was thinking, what are the best options to have this carry over with? There are a couple choices. One, you just have it carry over and don't transform it. So say you banish like a dwarf token, because dwarves have armor, it's just like synergistic. Just banish a dwarf token, have this carry over as resilience, whatever. You can banish something really big, preferably that's spend damage. So say you like are playing self wound and you have a bear witcher that you hit down to like 2 or something. You can order transform this into a base copy, would have 8 power. So your carryover is actually pretty good. Or you transform something where the transform card has a really strong order or effect. So something like one of the big engine cards. And what I came up with is I think one of the most interesting and fun cards to use this on is going to be Selfeater. So what we're going to do is try and use Wagon Selfeater. The objective of this is the Selfeater is going to split, right? And we're going to get some smaller copies. And what's going to happen is we're going to get like a... Keep using its order. We have like a 1 or 2 power Selfeater. We're going to banish that with Wagon. And then the next round we'll just use the Wagon order and start with a Selfeater. That's the objective. And the reason we're doing this in a Ciri Nova version of Fruits of Ysgith is because most people just play the 1 Purify. If they're playing bombs, they have 2 because of the moon dust, and then they also have bombs to trigger the expose. But most people have 1 Purify, so they probably can't purify Ciri Nova and the Wagons. So that's the goal here. We want to use Wagons with a Selfeater. I think it'd be cool. So as far as the whole deck here, we do have the Crystal Skull, which we're putting in right here. Fruits of Ysgith, it's just going to spawn a stuff. Crystal Skull. Decree for consistency. Naglfar for consistency. Pretty standard stuff here. Golden Nekkar, Ciri Nova. Then with the Unicorn Chironax finisher, you want to draw both of these before you Golden Nekkar. And then you have your Triss Butterflies to put these in your hand. Triss is really the only card that puts the cards you need into your hand instead of playing them, so she's pretty key here. Then we are playing Toad Prince and Tesha Mutton the Sword for a bit of control. If you don't like the sword, you could swap it out, I guess. Normally people play a lock here, like a Dragary of Vol, but we have the Wagons in that slot, so you don't have that. So you have a little less in control than normal. And the Selfeaters, the 1 Predatory Dive, I threw this in as an option. Predatory Dive is just so good going second against greedy decks. Like something that throws down an engine and then puts Crystal Skull on it. You Predatory Dive it and you feel really good. And we're playing 2 Griffins, just we're playing Fruits of Ysgith. And then we have the Incubi. So either for the Gancans, which are right here, or for the Griffins. And then the Who Witch Apprentices, the Vial of Knowledge. It's going to be 2 4s. You could run Squirrel instead, but the Vials are only artifact for the Golden Nekkar, so you'd have to swap something else out then. So we went with the Vial. You can actually play a Megascope as well if you want a second artifact for the Golden Nekkar. But we're just going to be running the 1, I think. But yeah, if you want a second one, you put in a Megascope over the Peller. But I think I like the Peller. Just so we can have maybe a way to hit through a defender. The one thing we're really scared of that we have Peller for is we're scared of the tactics. There's a lot of tactics decks. We need to purify defender that we can Toad Prince the hefty Helga and feel pretty good. It's not a great matchup anyway, though. Maybe we just play the Megascope. That one's up to you. But that's the deck. The idea is we go Selfeater Resilience, try and get some value. The one weakness here is for relying on Selfeater so much, we don't have all that many relics. So if we take a look, we've got, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 relics. We don't have that many for the amount of Selfeaters we're playing. So you really want to use them like strategically, ideally. But if you want more, you can add them. The problem is you probably It's just that they're hard to fit unless you really want to play the crones. If you play the crones, there's more, but the crones, you want to draw them all. It's viable. You can do that, like cut catcher, or not catcher, cut like sword, prince, and then put in the crones. It's up to you. But we're going to go with this version. We'll see how it does. And either way, it should be a lot of fun. This is probably Golden Nekkar also, with a bunch of damage cards. This deck's just not working out because everyone's playing control. Yeah, it's Golden Nekkar. Probably should run that Megascope. I'm not sure which 4-pushing card we cut, because we really only have the Peller. He's going to know about the Predatory Dive because of his thing. I think we hold it anyway. Save that for later. These two will be good. We want this. Probably just one Griffin. That'll be handy. Maybe we can do something here. Yeah, this is just the standard stuff. We gotta check Ciri Nova. Yep, the Burna. Yeah. Roach. We got Knickers too or not? No Knickers. That's fine. These two. Corruption. Magic Compass. Bjorn. He has no Purifies, it looks like. He does have an Artifact Compression. And he has no other... He's got the Aaron Kaduk, so he does get another thing. Okay, and we have the one Fog. Interesting. Very interesting. However, I didn't see a Tesham Mutna sword, so this should be pretty safe. They played a lot, but I don't think I saw it in there. The Ciri Nova decks played a lot.
I suppose in the end.
I think we'll go for the second Selfeater this round. I think we need to play both. He's going to be confused by the wagons, I'm sure. But, you know, they're fun. If anyone ever let us do it.
They say you are what you eat.
Probably getting Burned. Then Leadered. We should have... Nah. We lose a Thrive point. Let's hope this doesn't kill off a Selfeater. It's actually best if it hits this so we can play the can here. Oh, he's going to go double Leader, isn't he? It just secures him a round win. And a win uneven. Okay, just the one. We can't split the other one anyway, though. Probably gonna kill that one too. But at 4, I don't really want it sitting out there. Because Bjorn can just come down and kill it. Or he's gonna kill him. That one didn't end up damaged, so it doesn't work. Should get us the Sabbath. I think the Wagon Dream may be dead here. For this round, at least. He's gonna hit it with the Leader, right? No, and then it misses. Huh. Probably kills that next round then, or next turn then. I think the Griffin's probably our play. Kind of done with the relics for this round, because we're not playing Kyronax. Is there really anything we want the Toad Prince for? So we're just going to play him for value at some point. We're just playing him for value. I think this is a good enough time. 'Cause I don't think he's playing the ship, right? The 5-person guy. Yeah, he is not playing the one that does 1 damage when we play stuff, which means that we're just playing this guy for value. The Toad Prince. We do have an answer to his Ciri. There's the compression. We're going to play our Ciri. There's not really any good plays we have left. This is for his Ciri. This is for his Ciri. Yeah, so I think we pass here. If he drops his Ciri, he has the leader too. Yeah, so he's gonna go Ciri and leader. That's fine. We both have a Ciri carryover. His round 3 is stronger than Fukusha. But we have some really good point slams set up. We just want the Incubi. He might pressure us. That's one of the things about this matchup, is if someone doesn't have the golden Nekkar and someone does, the other person just loses. This isn't bad. This isn't great because we don't have a bronze. Okay, that's good. This does plenty of damage. And then this can kill something. Let's do this hand. We should get golden Nekkar probably off of the this thing. I don't think he's gonna go for it here, just because the Magic Compass decks don't really want to like deck themselves out with Magic Compass. If they want to go Magic Compass round 3. They're going to use it here probably, but then they'll have it round 3. So they don't really want to go for all their cards. Like all-ending us, I don't think. Whatever he plays, we can Predatory Dive. It's probably the best Predatory Dive turn we're going to have. If we just use it to win the round, go to round 3, that's okay too. I wonder what he's debating. Okay, our Predatory Dive's terrible now. But, what are you gonna do? It's still probably the best use of it. It's the sad thing. We're giving him a chance to pass, because I don't want him to pressure us. But he really wants to. Let's get this value in. I suspect we're about to see a golden Nekkar or something. Which means we have to try and get ours off of the Naglfar. That's bad. That's bad. And that's okay. We need to get ours now. We could go for the Chironax first. Chironax Unicorn first, which is probably the smart thing to do.
All that dancing around. It's not for me.
Next, we can do this. Let's go Naglfar. Get ours. Ours is going to be pretty bad, unfortunately. What unit do we want if we have a choice? What's the best unit? It's probably Incubus. Does he have a 5 that we don't mind bringing back? This is a 5, right? So is this. So is Incubus. We can bring back a Griffin. He's a 5, right? Yeah. Do we have a can in our hand? No, we could draw one. It's slightly better. If he goes Unicorn Chironax, we have to draw our Unicorn off of Triss. We'll see if that's what he does. Okay, he'd have to top deck it. That's pretty unlikely. We might need it, though. But Incubus is also just so good. Let's go for the Incubus. Let's bring back this. Bring back our Griffin. We're still ahead now. This is probably Magic Compass. If this is Magic Compass, you can't play it. We're taking 4 damage at the start of our turn. So he'd need to play like a 9 for us to lose if we're forced to play Chironax. No, we take 3 more. We're taking a total of 6, 8 here. We could lose this. I think he should pass, though. So he doesn't know what we have. Yeah. Now we're in a really good spot. He's going to get us Fukusha. The only unfortunate thing is we did use 2 Incubi, which are really our round 3 saving grace cards. Okay, those are not the cards we want. That is, though. What else would we like? Honestly, probably Griffin. Maybe Ratcatcher S. And we'll draw with Triss into Ratcatcher S. Should be okay. If I say draw with Griffin, I meant draw with Triss. We just open here. We're definitely playing that. There's the Curse of Corruption. We knew that was coming down. Let's do our Triss now.
How can I help?
Put this back in. Then we draw our Ratcatcher S. That'll be our finisher. Maybe. We'll just have Unicorn Chironax finisher. We just have to watch out that we don't want to get hit by a Heart of Terror. Because this will take 4 damage, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it'll take 4 more extra. Okay, there he is. I think we Unicorn Chironax this. We don't want to risk him playing it again. Well, actually, he can't Fukusha it. If he can't Fukusha that, what's he bring back? Probably Axel. This is probably the right choice, though. Because his last cards in his hand are probably Unicorn Chironax also. No, one's Magic Compass. Unicorn Chironax, Magic Compass in deck, maybe? We should be good then. Should be good. Yeah, so this is the Unicorn. Chironax Unicorn. Draws Magic Compass. We drop this, because we don't want to get Heart of Terror on this. Well, we'd have the Sabbath then. Doesn't matter what we play here. I don't think it does. This is just slightly safer. Because this is a bigger finisher in case he has something. Alright, what's this going to be? Go tier. Not quite big enough. That'll be a GG. Enslave tactics. This is probably the worst deck we could face. Because everything's a control deck, though, so we're just going to have to try and deal with it. Like, everything's either this or bombs or some kind of Ciri Nova control with bounty or something. That's all we're seeing. It means this is not a great deck to play, but it happens. This probably will never even get to work. No, we don't want that, though. Double Griffin. Griffin's a good card here. Just because of the point slam. We'll see if he wants to open with the Enslave on this. Like, hit this, then steal it. We want to have Peller and Toad Prince around 3. Okay, so he did go for that. I mean, Toad Prince feels really good here, but we don't want to. I think we just go double. Winning this round's too important. If he does hit one down to 1, we can Wagon it. Obviously, he'll finish it off, but we want to keep spawning these guys as long as we can. We don't really want to play the Ratcatcher S until we've got the Sabbath. So he's playing the Amnesty. Do want to play this at some point this round. Now he's definitely going to kill off... He's probably going to kill both of the 3s off here. Might even have a second Amnesty, which would be really bad. We'll see. We spread out earlier to try and dodge a treason, but he might even treason us here too. So that's going to be both of them. We knew that was going to happen. Oh, he didn't go for the second kill. That's weird. That is very weird. We're kind of running out of cards to play, honestly. The Catcher S just dies because of the no Sabbath. We could Naglfar. There's some good choices if we Naglfar. Let's just throw this out. It could mess up our Unicorn Chironax. Well, it can't, I mean, because we have the one guy in our hand. We definitely need the points here. Get our Ciri. He might go for the C's on our Ciri right now. I just can go for the kill. We finally got a lot of points out, at least. Unfortunately, we have to be really careful with our Wagon. We are in treason range, by the way. It's 18. But we have way too many points for that to really secure him the round. It's really unfortunate the Wagon's just not going to cut it here because of his leader. We have 2 Wagons. Let's just put this back and put this back. Now we do want to bleed him here and then save Peller with the draw Peller. We have to save Peller plus this for round 3. Do some point slam stuff. Oh, he's just going to have the Helga now. Does that change what we want to do? I think we just consume that then. This also kills it, but... There's the Yonkawa. Okay, I think we can put some pressure on. I think that's the plan. You do have to be mindful that he hasn't really played any golds yet. He's only played Helga, so he's got really good quality cards left. Whereas we already used our golden Nekkar. But that's why we're trying to push him a little bit here. Need to bleed some stuff out. And what's the best thing? This is really good. This is a 5, right? Yeah, we can bring that back and then Griffin or Ganseon. Let's see what he took. Peller, Triss Butterflies, and Incubus. It's not the best for him, if we're being honest. Not the best. This hits for 10, because that thing is doomed. Let's go here. Well, we're definitely doing this. 18. We're not quite to Sabbath. So I think we'll play one of our... We played against down here. Yeah. So we'll play one of our Incubi here. Bring back this 2 for him. And we get back this guy. A lot of points, and then we have a Sabbath set up. If we have Unicorn, Chironax, and then an Incubus left, we're feeling pretty good about round 3. If we play this, I think he just seizes it. So we actually want to hold off on that if we can. Okay, there's one good card gone, but it does have resilience, so it's not really the same as it being gone. It's going to be pretty hard to play around the treason still. Building Force. This could mess everything up. I mean, it gave us a wagon. It's not the worst thing ever. Way better than hitting our unicorn. He's going to seize the wagon. Okay. That's good for us. We can just drop this guy now. We do have, and this will have the Sabbath. There's no way to dodge treason on this row, so probably just get hit by it. Hopefully we can get the other Ganseon out here with the 9. There's the Artud. To Triss. That's not that many points. If we could force out the Stefan Skellen, that would be amazing, but I really don't think we're going to be able to. Drop this guy. Still with treason, within treason range, but not much we can do about that. It's good we forced that out. We'll just play this for the 10 damage here. He's going to go for a slave driver probably. And I'll get him the round. But look at the amount of goals we got him to commit here. Right? The Artud's gone. Lugafort's is gone. This is gone. This is gone. That's like a 5. Whatever. Well, it's 6, 7 there. He did play as Yonkawa, so he's going to have good carryover. From Council, he's going to have another Nausicaa. If he has Ramon Nausicaa, that's probably better than our round 3. But if he just opens Nausicaa, we can go Predatory Dive. We don't need the Peller anymore. The Triss is not great. But we'll see. We could draw something off of the Unicorn Chironax that we'd want to Triss back. I really would have liked to have the Predatory Dive in our opener. Okay, never mind. He's playing around that. Let's begin with the Incubus.
Satisfaction guaranteed. It's crucial not to lose your head.
It's a good point, Slam. Really good opener, considering he has this thing in his graveyard.
Suffering ennobles, friend.
Just spying there. I think we Unicorn Chironax now. This could play into a Treason, but boosting this means we lose Thrive. I've seen worse situations than this. Definitely go Triss. And then the better of these is technically Wagon. But this isn't great. Yeah, I think we're gonna lose this. Not being able to kill, that's gonna cost us. The bribery. The only way we lose if he like picks something stupid off of that. The Predatory Dive. GG. We have a lot of trouble with these control decks as we put provisions. A lot of provisions into the Wagon stuff, and they can't use them versus them. Alright, we've got a non-control deck at long last. I wonder if we can actually win this then. Oh, is this just going to be some stupid... It's going to be some stupid deck, isn't it? With Arrakis Queen. Well then. Awesome. Our only chance is he plays into a Predatory Dive. Oh, it's a Dagon deck. That's fine. It's still a stupid deck with Arrakis Queen, but I think we just have to kill this. There's the Dettlaff. Okay. We can work with us. Might get Rot Fiend, though. Although I haven't seen a lot of people playing the Rot Fiend, so we should be okay. If he is playing Rot Fiend, it's coming out right now. Oh, there's the Arrakis Queen. That should give him this round 1, but maybe we can get some Wagon carryover. Going Witch's Sabbath, though? Is that what we're doing here? Kind of looks like it. I'm calling 90% on the Abaya coming down here. So if it's a Witch's Sabbath, maybe not. I guess not if it's Witch's Sabbath.
Relax.
Yeah, Witch's Sabbath looks pretty likely.
Hey, you are what you eat.
Because it's 25. You want to get a Wagon. There's the Abaya. He just waited a turn. Karen looking nice for him. That's 29. How many turns would it take us to get 29? Quite a bit. Can't let him win, though. I don't think we have a choice. Best hope is he plays a card here. He does not. We had to go for that, though. If we don't go for that and he doesn't play a card, we really are out of options. At least we have resilience on a Selfeater. If he tries to push us here, that's good. If not, we can just play the second Wagon and carry it over. See if he goes for something here. Get our Selfeater. Then could go for second Wagon. I want to use that on a Selfeater. I have a feeling he might pass here. Let's just do a Triss draw. I don't think we need Peller. And we'll take our Ciri. That's what I expected. It's bad, though, because we don't get our carryover. Their Ciri and Wagon are pretty dead. Alright, so what are we looking at for... We got a lot of golds. So we do actually need to keep drawing. I'm going to put that back. This is actually looking pretty good. Alright, let's open here with you. Witch's Sabbath is still going to be insane. We might run out of space. We have to watch out for that.
We're not done if you can stay.
Interesting.
It's a pity I can never finish. I'm just a sexy little cog in a fucked up machine called life.
We can't play the second Incubus yet. We have to wait for him to kill something. But since he has 2 Succubi, he's definitely going to kill one of them. Maybe not quite yet. That's not the one I wanted him to hit. I think we might need to Unicorn Chiron Axe that, just to have a shot still. We might kill a Succubus, because that lets us bring back with Witch's Sabbath again. I think that's probably the play here. Then next turn we split this so it doesn't die right now. I'm gonna go Incubus. That's the best thing to bring back.
You're one sexy witch and I'm here to please.
They're surprisingly clean creatures, as it happens.
Need one more space for Toad Prince melee still. Is this going to be our best? This is our best. One of these, I think.
Hey, you are what you eat.
I don't think we're actually going to get the Toad Prince anything. Maybe we go for the Naglfar into Golden Nekkar next turn. That's probably what we want to do. Then Tesha Mutna Sword this thing away if we can. We've played that already, haven't we?
Would you?
We don't have a special.
I don't have a dirty mind. Just one hell of an imagination. When pigs fly, eh?
Gonna have to rely on these witch apprentices, it looks like. This Toad Prince could prove to be our undoing. Okay, that's fine.
It's not that I'm always happy. It's you who's always sexy.
Best units, probably the Gan-Can. It's a lot of points still from Witch Apprentice.
Be gone.
Play Ciri.
Yield and save me some time.
Toad Prince right here. Come on, please play a 4. Not a 4. Okay, we found something to eat. It's a token. So it's not very big, but at least we got something. Let's see, what do we have here? Last say. Looks like we're good. Looks like we're good.
We're not done if you can stay.
Interesting game. But GG. Precision Strike. Yes, control decks are going to be a problem for us. I don't know what we do against the Waylay stuff here. If he's gonna open, the best time we can use Predatory Dives this round, if he decides to open with his Vanadane. Again, Wagon's not gonna do anything here. It's just gonna banish something, but just keep this hand. Maybe Selfeater gets something going. We do want to keep the Wagon just in case we can get a Selfeater Wagon, which is the whole point of our deck, but no one's letting us do it, apparently. And we just Geralted. Feels bad. We don't really have a play now. We want to do this with the split. I think we do this. This will give us the option to get rid of Vanadane if he plays it. Otherwise, we don't have a way to kill Vanadane. Doesn't feel great, but I think we need that possibility, because if we don't kill Vanadane, we will lose this round. Oh, it's the scenario version.
Don't dare think you can escape.
That means the Vanadane's safe, because he's going to wait and play it. And we're going to lose on even, and he's going to waylay us.
Weapons love to scorn.
That's all very unfortunate.
I will not let this
This is kind of a dead card here. Instead, probably want Ratcatcher S. Just give us a big point slam card. Oh, no Vanadane. That's interesting. That is interesting. Let's play our Ciri. We don't actually mind going down more than one card if it forces stuff out from him, just because we do have a lot of resilience. Curse of Corruption. It's not a surprise. But now we drop... you drop this, take 4 damage. We don't really want to do that. I think what we want to do... Naglfar... It's really unfortunate that we have so many like golds in our hand right now. Let's drop this guy. It's just going to get removed, but try for it. The only good thing's we're out of offering range on these. Here comes the bombs. We're getting red haze. There's the Madoc. So we've got 12, 13 here. We can't get another wagon. We've got a 12 here. The best play is actually just to get out a Griffin. Alright, that's kind of fine. We don't mind this. Now we just play this. Our best chance in this game is to go for like a round 2 pressure, and if that means we have to give up our good cards to get there, and still have Unicorn, Chiron Axe, and all that stuff, it's probably worth it. Golden Nekkar. Now, if we draw Unicorn or Kyrenax, we should be set. We have a special left. We do not. So we want to put this back and then draw Unicorn or Kyrenax. Don't want that. That's a very unfortunate hand we have here.
When pigs fly, eh?
Still our only chance, though. There's the Vanadane.
Tell must the woods abandon. Join us instead and defend the valley.
There is the Vanadane. Okay, now we go Golden Nekkar. We just hope we don't hit Unicorn Kyrenax. We really needed them this round.
Time to die. I'll do so sword in hand.
He's going to try and pull ahead here. His leader is gone.
Blueberries, blueberries. The lady of the woods.
We have 2 more plays left. So we have to pass.
Stop your yapping and start digging. No.
This is our last play, so we have to pass. Do have a fair amount of points.
Aaron has shown us the way.
Alright. That worked out pretty well. Problem is still going to be the sim loss, but at least we have something of a chance now. Although we do need to draw, there's one of them. So we now go far out the other. Which means we can't redraw, because if we redraw it, we end the game by losing. So also means we don't have an Incubus unless we draw it, which we really like. It's a gourd. Interesting, if he just opens gourd. It means every one of these is probably a bomb. Some kind of damage card. I think we play into it anyway. Wait, did he shuffle back with, he's only got the 2 then. Okay, that's good. That's good. Do we Unicorn Kyrenax this turn or next turn? I would like this to go to 6 the turn we play it, but I don't think we get that enough points to do that anyway. Would drawing one of these change our ordering? I guess maybe. I guess we do this then. We can technically trigger the Sabbath next turn if he doesn't have a bomb, but he definitely has a bomb. It's actually not a bomb.
A witch's best friend is a pig, no doubt.
Problem is this Peller. It's not going to be enough points.
Lost spirit devoid of name, right now
This is another bomb. It's probably like a red haze. It's a moon dust. He wins by 1. GG. Any card except Pellar wins us that game. But what are you going to do? So what do I think about the deck? I think it's almost unplayable just because of the meta. I think it's not a bad deck. I think the meta is just too heavy in Slave and bombs. The bombs have the purifies, and if they're not bombs, they're like playing Waylays or something. There's just too much control. Like, we played... Of all the games we played, the games I played before recording, we played 1 non-control deck. Every other deck was control, and we never got to use Wagon. Actually, no, that's not true. I played one game before this that was not a control deck, and we played one during the video that wasn't control. So there's just, the meta's not good for this right now, because you get these things amnestied or enslaved, and your Wagon gets enslaved, and that's really, really bad. So I think it's just the meta's making this deck not great right now. If it was less control heavy, then maybe this would work, but in my games at least, it's just everything's a control deck. Like half the deck, not quite half, it's like a third Enslave Tactics, then random Ciri Nova control decks like Bounty or Pirates with a bunch of control cards in them is mostly what I'm facing. And then everything else like a Waylay deck or something. So it's just the meta's not great for this. As far as the deck, I don't think it's bad. I think the problem's just that the meta's too control heavy and we're playing a very heavy engine deck. But if you want to change it up and play more of a standard thing, you take out the Wagons. Go like for your Gregory of Vol. For like another lock, like a lock tool here. And then we take out the Predatory Dive. Probably put in the Megascope, which I'm going to put in anyway. Or fit the Megascope in anyway. You probably go Megascope. We've got 7 left. This is like a much more typical deck. And then you can go for your tech card. You can either go for Commander's Horn if you think your guys are going to stick, because you do spawn a lot of dudes. You can go for the Surrender if you think you're playing against wide boards, like the Reavers, for example. We did play a... Did we play a Reaver deck? That might have been yesterday. Might have been yesterday. And then you can also go for Operator if you want to spawn an extra Selfeater or something. There are choices here. I would probably pick... Surrender. Because I don't like Reaver decks. I like having a win button versus them. But this one's up to you. You can also play Necromancy. Necromancy's really good on a lot of the bronzes here. Actually, Necromancy's really good. It's best on a Incubus, but you could do something like this, which would be pretty good as well. But anyway, guys, that's what I think about the deck. Hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. That'll be it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. We'll see you next time. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel for more. And you can check out some more videos over here. And thanks for watching.